Happy morning, children. This is your Jyoti teacher. Children, I hope that from the previous session we have understood the poem A Pin Has a Head, and even I have given the notes for you. I think you have got the all question and answers. But children, maintain 200 pages book for classwork and at the same time 200 pages book for homework. Now children, today we see our next lesson, the tiger's tale. Here tale means story and the tiger's tale means a story of a tiger. Now we see here the tiger's tale is a story about a tiger cub and his call to children to help and preserve the environment. Here the speaker is Raja, the Bengal tiger. The author expresses the imaginary feelings and pathetic conditions. Pathetic means here sad conditions of tigers through a Bengal tiger cub. Tigers are the largest member of the cat family. They are well built and can kill animals over twice their size. Although tigers are powerful and run fast over short distances, they cannot outrun fleet-footed prey. Fleet-footed means here which can able to run fast, such as deer. Instead, they approach their prey silently, attacking from the side or the rear. Rear means at the back. Children, one more thing is that no two tigers have exactly the same stripes. We can observe the stripes on the tiger's body. But what they are saying is no two tigers have exactly the same stripes. They are different. Like domestic cats, all tigers can purr. Unlike other cats, tigers are good swimmers and often cool off in lakes and streams during the heat of the day. Now children, first we should know the tiger forest in India. India is known as Tiger Land in the world and hosts maximum number of tiger population in the wild forest of Tiger Reserve, national parks and wildlife parks. The estimated tiger population in India is 2,226 in the year 2014. Now children, we see the top 10 Indian states tiger reserves forest and the number of tigers by the year 2019. Here see the first tiger reserve is Corbett Tiger Reserve, that is in Uttarakhand, and now there are 208 tigers are there. Now see the second one, Bandipur Tiger Reserve, that is in Karnataka. Now there are 104 tigers are there. Now children, the third tiger reserve is Nagarhole Tiger Reserve, that is in Karnataka. And now there are 93 tigers are there. And the fourth one is Kanha Tiger Reserve, that is in Madhya Pradesh. Now children, there are 60 tigers are there. See, some places the number of tigers is very less. And the fifth one is Bandhavgarh Tiger Reserve, that is in Madhya Pradesh. There are only 49 tigers are there, children. And the sixth one is Tadoba Andhari Tiger Reserve, that is in Maharashtra. there are 88 tigers are there. And the next one is Ranthambore Tiger Reserve, that is in Rajasthan. Now there are only 60 tigers are there. And now the eighth one is Kaziranga Tiger Reserve, that is in Assam. There are only 60 tigers. And the next one is Sundarban Tiger Reserve, that is in West Bengal. Now there are 80 tigers are there. And the 10th one is Rajaji Tiger Reserve, that is in Uttarakhand. Now there are 34 tigers are there. Do you know that saving tiger forest is important for everyone, children? Yes. Saving tiger forest is very important. Actually, at the top of the food pyramid, carnivores are there. Carnivores means an animal that feeds on other animals like tigers, lions. They eat deer, pigs, and other herbivores. Herbivores means an animal that feeds on plants, that in turn eat grass and other vegetation. It means carnivores kill and eat herbivores, and herbivores depends on plants. Now we can see the food pyramid here. See, first the carnivores, they depend on herbivores, and the herbivores on vegetation, that is plants. Nature maintains this delicate and perfect balance. If carnivores, that is tigers, lions, disappear, then there will be too many herbivores. Herbivores means plant-eating animals. So if there are so many, then what will happen? Thus, the vegetation will be overgrazed, means all eaten up by these herbivores. That is trouble for everyone like humans, birds, insects, and many other creatures. Tigers in a forest show that it's a healthy ecosystem. It means all the plants and animals of particular area and their interaction with each other in a specific environment. It means the balance of all the animals. If tigers disappear from an area, other creatures are going to start dying too. It means depends on the ecosystem. Tigers help with water too. Many of rivers run through tiger forest. When it rains, the trees and soil absorb the water, which is slowly released into the rivers. If humans destroy forests, they destroy an important source of water. That is why the forest is said to be the mother of the river. Now children, today we get into our lesson, the tiger's tale. And I hope the children, you have understood why there should be the balance of ecosystem in the forest and how they are useful. Now we see the story. The story is about a young tiger cub who is worried about the loss of their habitat. Here habitat means natural home of animals and plants. It means their living place. And its effect on tigers and the natural environment. The main idea of this lesson is saving the environment by conserving means here protect from harm or destruction. So saving the environment by conserving forest and protecting wildlife. In this lesson, Raja is the speaker. Raja, the Bengal tiger, lives in a beautiful national park with his mother and 2 sisters. Children, is it possible for a tiger to speak? No. But by taking the character Raja, a tiger, the author expresses the pathetic, that is sad or sorrow conditions and problems faced by the tigers. So what Raja expresses is, previous his home, that is his national park, consists lakes, streams and plenty of vegetation, especially for them to hide behind them, because they may not hunt by poachers. Poachers means hunters and bigger and stronger tigers. It means they have a threat from hunters and stronger tigers also. And Raja says that there is a marvelous variety of prey. It means heavily populated with animals that they can hunt to eat, for them to eat. So in this manner, Raja previous lives. But what are the pathetic conditions or problems or dangerous now Raja is facing? We will continue that in the next lesson. Now children, once again read the entire lesson and can answer the questions. Here the assignment is, first question, where does Raja live and with whom? Children, I have given the information in the previous. So read once again and answer these questions. Where does Raja live and with whom? And the second one is, why is the forest said to be the mother of the river? Why is the forest said to be the mother of the river? Children, answer these 2 questions in homework book. But children, once again read this lesson, and if you are having textbooks also, you can read it once. And we can continue the lesson in the next session. Thank you children.